Hello guys, in this video we will continue our last React series. In the last video we have discussed about the installation of the React and also make a React Hello World program and also watch how to install the Node.js and VS Code editor. If you don't watch the video, please check out the video. I have mentioned the link in the I button. So in this video, we will learn how to render a file. In the last video, we will make a Hello World program looking like this, and our code structure is like this. In that video we put a h1 tag, that is the hello world, in the direct app.js file, but sometimes we have to need to add uh, a lot of paragraph, a lot of h1 tags, h2 tags, and also many tags. So we need to create a another file for this, and sometimes we need to create a js file as the different file, and style.css file as a different file. So in this video we will learn how to connect the index.js file with the style.css file, and also learn how to connect both these files to the app.js file. So without wasting our time, let's continue our video. Firstly, we will make a index.js file, and we will connect it to the app.js file. So for this, I will create a new folder naming test. While creating a folder, make sure the first letter of the folder is always capital, because when we make this, so while creating a class we have to make the letter capital, so we can learn the both things as a same. We have to make both the names, the class name and the folder name, as the same. That's why the reason. Okay, so now I will create a new file in the test folder. So let's create, I will name it to the index.js file. Okay, so now we will write the code in the index.js file. So let's write the code. For this I will first import the React. So import React from React. Okay, now I will make a class. So export default function, and then we have to add the function name. So I will name it to the test. Okay, and then I will make the brackets and also make a curly bracket. Then we will add here the value of the function, that is the return function. Return, I think something error in our, this is the problem in our Visual Studio Code. So let me stop the video and I have to fix it. Finally, the problem has been fixed. So let's continue our code. Here I have to first import the React, and then I have to write the code export default function and then the function name. Here export default function means I have to show this code uh, on the view page, that is on the web page, or I have to mention into the app.js file. Okay, now let's continue our code. So now I have to add return function, That means it will use to show what I want to return when the text function is called. So I have to add here. Okay, now I have to I have to make a div, and this div I have to create because this is our main div. I have to write the code in between the div what I want to show on the web page. So here I have to add h1 hello test. Okay, then I have created a paragraph tag, and here I have add this is a test project. Okay, then dot dot. Now I have to save this and go to our app.js file. App.js, and I have to import. Here I have to import what is our function name, test, test, and you will observe that the function will appear with this. Then I have to add a enter button, so it will import our test folder. Okay, our test.js file. Then I have to close it, make the test as the self closing. Okay, now just control S and check out the it is kind our code is on compile state. Let me wait for some minutes. Now our code is live. So just okay. Now see this. This is our the code that we want to display. Okay, the difference between the uh, that code and here we can add styles. Here we can style ads. In that case I am in the last case, that is the this. Here I can't add too much. It is not a better to write a code in this format. I have make sure you have to write like this. You have to add a test folder and make a test folder and write the code inside the text folder. Okay, and now let's see another thing. You can simply write this code by making a simple code, write RFC and then press enter. You will get the ready-made code. Here you have to just remove the index and name it to the test and write the code here. Here I have to add h1. Okay, and hello test, and then write a paragraph tag and write it as this is test project dot dot dot. Okay, now see the difference. The code is same, it will also make the it will also change it. Okay, it means RFC is the short key to write this code. Okay, now and here we will learn how to render a file. Okay, in the next we will learn how to import image in our React folder. So for this I have to download an image. first I have to create a folder in which I will save our image. src, go to the src and create a folder image. Okay, just enter and then go to the browser and it will provide you the lot of image. Just go to the image section and download any of them. Save the image in the folder where I want to add. So my folder is C, then user, then 9185, and here it is React something like, let me check the folder. React project. Oh, I get. Then React project, and here I have to go to the src and image and image 1. Just enter. It will download the image and go to your code. Okay, for importing an image, first you have to import the image here. So you have to write the code import and write any name. So here I will add pic, then write the path of the image. Here I have to add the path slash. It is might be an issue due to the issue in the, this is the issue that I am facing in my Visual Studio Code. So let me, now the error got fixed. So let's continue our video. Here I have to import. I have used the name pick1 and from I have to add the path. Now here I will retrieve dot slash, my folder name is image, then I have to add the image name. I have to go to the image folder. It is image1.png, image1.png. Okay, now I have to now show the image. So I will add image img tag and then src slash, and now I have to add pick one and you can close it. Sorry, in React it was image tag is self closing, so I have to add slash here, and now just run and check out. It was failed to compile. It may be some error. Let me check the problem that it was issuing. Can't resolve module. There's a better approach to watch here. It's not the PNG file, it's JPG. That's the issue. Now the image got here. Okay, in this way we can import an image, and similarly we can import a video. So now we have cleared our next topic, which is to import an image. Now we will learn how to import style, and how to import the style in the uh, index.js or the React project. Okay, now the importing of the CSS in a React project can be in the three form. First, inline. Second, JavaScript object. And third, it can be imported through the CSS style sheet. Means in the inline we will write the style in the same line, while in the case of the JavaScript object we will make a object and write the code, and in case of the style sheet we will create a different file of with extension .css. So let's continue with the inline, and then we will forward to the another. So in case of the inline we have to just add style, sorry, uh, you have to go to this h1 tag and add style, then it would be equal to, and then double curly bracket, and what you want to add. Here I want to add the text color, so I will add color. Okay, and then is equal to, sorry, okay, and space and double quotes, and add the color that you want to add. Here I want to add red, so I will click on red and then Control S. Let's see the results. Today our compilation is taking too much time. I don't know the reason behind this. That's the color, it was red. Okay, and similarly if I want to make it pink, then Control S, just leave. Pink, blue, blue. Similarly you can change the air. In inline we have to write the code in the line where where we want to add CSS. We want to add the CSS in the h1 tag, so we write the style file in the style code in the same line. It is known as the inline. Inline means the writing of the CSS file in the same line. Okay, now I will remove the uh, style CSS from here, and then Control S. Now it's become normal. Okay, and now if we want to add a style in the form of the React objects, so just go to the, okay, now we have to create a object. So I will create an object with which is named as my style. So const is equal to const and then the function name. In case of the JavaScript objects, we have to create a render function and then brackets and just add 1 minute. Okay, now it's like this color render. Then what is the function name? My function name is my style, and which is equal to this, and we have to render this and const my site and my style, and then this my style is equal to, okay, and here we have to add the styles that we want. I mean color. I'm facing some issues. Let me check the issue. The issue is due to this and this, this, and now it's works well. Not working till. I'm facing some issues in the um, JavaScript object-based style sheet. So I will leave that. Now we will go to our next topic, which is uh, adding the JavaScript to a style.css file. So in this case, you have to create a style.css in the test folder. So I will create a style.css style.css file. Okay. Now connect the style.css file to the index.js file. So I will import the style.css file in the index.js file. Okay, so now here I have to add the color. So I will copy, I will go to the style.css file and dot, sorry, h2 and add color red. Blue. is an spelling error. I have added style, so I have to fix it by adding style.css. Okay, it will now you can see the results which is like to change in the color of the uh, h2 heading, which is here. We have this is the hello text that I have h2 and this. Now if you have multiple h2 headings, let us suppose that you have the same heading here and here, and then again, then now we need to change, we have to add the different color to the each h2 heading. Then in this case you have to create a class inside the h2 heading, class h2, then add the color, add the class name. Here I would like to class 1 name, and similarly we will add the class in the each h2 heading. Okay, so I will select this, hope it's and control D, and then go to this and space and add it here. Okay, now change the value of class to 3, 4, name it to the 5, 6, and now all the class has been changed. Now go to the style.css and remove this. I will uncomment this. I will comment this. Okay, now I will change each heading dot. Now first class name is class 1 and add the color and the red. Okay, control S. Now go to the second, that is dot class 2 and add the color pink. Okay, now go to the next one and dot class 3 and add color blue, and similarly you can continue with the different colors. So you will see the color of the each hello tag is different. Here it is red, pink, blue, and if we don't use this thing, I would like to comment these and also this and uncomment this, then you will see the all the h2 tag have the same color. Okay, then it is the difference of the it is the difference of using the class and not using of the class. Okay, and now we have to come to the next topic. Let me check the next topic. Importing, okay, style.css. Now our next topic is probes. What is probes? Probes stand for the properties. They are read-only components. It is an object which stores the value of the attributes or the tags or the works for the HTML components. It is a similar to the function of the argument. Props are passed on the components in the same way as the argument passed in the function. Means the prop are properties which we use in our code to make it simple and easier. We can use the props to make the code shorter. Props helps to create props helps to make the less use of the most repeated repeated code. You can see the use of the props in the YouTube, Facebook. In the YouTube you will see, let me see you here, and what's this here, the is code, a card code is written and then it is passed through the props. You will see here is a card, means image, and then a logo, and then some text. It is a card and then it is passed multiple times through the props. In the upcoming videos I will uh, make a code for the props and will uh, see the uh, working of the props in the details in the upcoming lectures. Props are immutable. Props होते हैं वो immutable होते हैं. We cannot modify the props from inside the component, and inside the component we can add attributes called props. These attributes are available in the component as this dot props can be used. मीन्स जो props होता है इनका जो हम यूज़ करते हैं ना, तब हम एक कमांड यूज़ करते हैं दिस डॉट prop. इसकी मदद से हम जो एट्रीब्यूट है, जो भी इसका एट्रीब्यूट है, हम उसको ऐड कर देते हैं. ठीक है. और ज़्यादा मतलब कि मेनली जो props का जो यूज़ होता है वो कोड को सॉर्ट करने के लिए होता है. मतलब कि अगर हमारे पास एक कोड है उसको मल्टीपल टाइम्स यूज़ कर रहे हैं सेम कोड को, लाइक हमारे पास एक कार्ड है, हम उसको 10 बार हमारे कोड के अंदर लगा रहे हैं, तो उसके अंदर हम क्या करते हैं, उसके अंदर हम प्रोप्स पास कर देते हैं और जो प्रोप्स के जो भी एट्रीब्यूट्स होते हैं हम उनको फिल करते हैं. जैसे हमें एट्रीब्यूट्स डालने होते हैं, ना कि पूरा हमारा जो कार्ड का जो कोड है उसको लगाना होता है. ओके, हम जो अपकमिंग लेक्चर्स होंगे उनके अंदर हम प्रोप्स के कोड को ट्राई करेंगे. आज मैंने कंपोनेंट वाला नहीं बनाया था, तो अगला जो वीडियो होगा उसके अंदर हम कंपोनेंट्स के ऊपर पढ़ेंगे और प्रोप्स के बारे में भी. ओके.